All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to
Number one.
podcast number one. It is the podcast, THE. Then let us begin. So, with me, I have Pradhyuman Pandey from all the way from Sion, Hindi में शिव. Then yeah, that's it.
मराठी में शिव
मराठी में शिव. Yeah, okay, ठीक है. So yeah, let's have some interesting conversations for about 15 minutes. Would you like to say a few words? अभी लेके मत बोल, बस जोर से बोल, इधर तक आवाज आना चाहिए. नॉर्मलाइज कर दूंगा.
का एक टूल है
हाँ.
it just like mutes the background.
हाँ.
So
I
कोई भी
I
noise
use
वगैरह
I use Ableton. तो Ableton पे DSR भी है प्लस नॉइज कैंसिलेशन भी है. तो उसका टेंशन मत ले.
so it's like one click of a switch and होता है
नहीं, it's one slide up of a knob. Not a नहीं knob turn करते हैं, slide करते हैं.
अच्छा
हाँ.
and then I think ये Adobe there's also this automatically video editing वाला thing you
अब
can
तक लॉन्च नहीं हुआ वो.
but it's done the product is
देखा, I mean देखा, but
it automatically edits
हाँ, I saw
cuts.
it like वो एक YouTube वीडियो पे दिखा देते. It automatically cuts and then you can just delete the things that you don't like.
Exactly. So I mean, do you think there will be creative jobs are in threat because of AI?
I think हाँ, I think 10 लोग hire करने की जगह now it will be like one person. And I think we were reaching the end point because basically the start में there were like people who were creating entire drawings. Then we came to animation where people were creating drawings and shit like on their own. But when you came to animating, there was one person who used to do the hand animation, one person who used to do the face animation, another person who used to put it all together and then back to back and animate it and edit it together. So now it is going back to that olden time, but all the like modern processes of animating that entire thing will go back to one person.
Right.
वैसे हो रहा है because हम लोग ऑलरेडी इतना हाइपर ये हो गए थे. अभी भी when people create any graphic design or something, they use other लोगों के preset, other लोगों के ये. So now it's just becoming like one person. Instead of searching for it, it will get automatically recommended to you.
Just the difference is that जब तभी था,
Hmm.
that time it was about one person was doing it because there was scarcity,
Hmm.
right? This time it's abundance and you have like the ability to automate processes.
Hmm.
So that's the biggest difference. So that you basically you can it also symbolizes how far we have come as a
Species. हाँ, Moore's law पता है तेरे को?
I think I've heard of it.
हाँ,
तो
मैं-
explain करेगा तो ऐसे हाँ ये पता है.
अरे वो basically it's like a trend line that shows कि how rapidly technology increases.
अच्छा हाँ so
So
that it be peak वो हो रहा है.
peak नहीं, it speeds up exponentially और जो भी है ऊपर जाता है basically.
हाँ
ये logarithmic नीचे आता है,
हाँ so
exponentially ऊपर आता
exponential
है.
is
हाँ,
like this.
so it doubles every year.
Logarithmic is like it goes that way and eventually flattens.
Hmm,
ऐसे ऊपर हो जाता है. So that's what you're talking about.
नहीं, Moore's law states that the
It will
rate
double.
it will double every year.
वो समझा था.
Hmm.
But we're hitting the asymptote of it. जो threshold है.
अच्छा, not too sure about that. ठीक है.
नहीं नहीं it's pretty much happening with transistors. You can go this so small. The next thing would be the quantum computing वाला thing.
Hmm.
उस पे जो रोगन का विश्वव्यापी का podcast
अच्छा. But like पहले हम लोग इमेजिन नहीं कर सकते थे कि इतना सारा टेक्नोलॉजी वुड बी इन आवर हैंड्स. सो आई थिंक इन द फ्यूचर क्वांटम कंप्यूटिंग इन आवर हैंड्स वुड मेक सेंस, लाइक बी पॉसिबल.
quantum computing requires sub-zero temperature. So like
हाँ.
near zero Kelvin.
Oh.
You need liquid helium and everything.
And ये absolute zero achieve करना बहुत difficult है. I think
Yeah, they came very close.
came very close. We haven't like gone there.
Yeah, so I guess we have reached minus 272 Kelvin, and minus 273 Kelvin is absolute zero. So
Helium को किया था ना,
वैसे ही करते हैं. So
but
like,
helium क्यों और कोई क्यों नहीं?
maybe because of its nuclear structure and some
Easiest
properties.
होगा. हाँ.
Not easiest, but उसका inertness है and some properties. Because see, nitrogen is also an inert gas.
Hmm.
And
Not
it's liquid
inertness. Hydrogen का like number one है ना, so it has only one.
No, I'm talking nitrogen.
Hmm.
So nitrogen is an inert gas,
Hmm.
and if you liquefy it, it's really cold.
Hmm.
So similarly, if you take helium or argon, these gases, these are inert gases. If you liquefy it, it's probably that they reach a very cold temperature. So that's a way of creating that very low
हाँ, but
temperature.
वैसे तो हर एक का वो होता है.
Thermodynamics, change of state. You change the state, the temperature will change automatically.
Hmm.
So condensation वगैरह you can apply these processes. बहुत पढ़ा था जेई के टाइम पे. So,
अरे हाँ, थर्मोडायनेमिक्स से याद आया, सेकंड लॉ जो है ना. हाँ, तो that
third law was
cannot be transferred ना. नहीं, first is नहीं नहीं, sorry, okay, गलत बोला मैंने. First is that you cannot create energy, it can only be transferred. Second is in a closed
create
system,
or destroy.
create or destroy. In a second law is you in a closed system entropy will always increase over time. Third क्या था?
Is
और एक जीरो भी था. Zero transitivity था if A is equal to B is equal to C वैसे.
so flow of heat
हाँ.
and all that defined by
But हाँ, second law क्या
higher
है?
energy to lower energy. I guess that's the thing.
Second law basically is the reason why we cannot have perpetual machines. So like लोग बोलते हैं ना कि what if we get a
That's a really cool concept. उसपे बहुत
perpetual machine?
research हुआ है. Perpetual motion machine.
Exactly, but because of second law of thermodynamics, it's not possible. लोग like इंस्टा पे भी हम लोग आते हैं ना पोस्ट कि what if we get a portal up here, portal down here, we put water which flows continuously, then we put ये, we make unlimited energy. Like okay, कैसे? एक तो सेल्फ सस्टेनिंग नहीं है.
Fantasy is science fiction.
हाँ,
I guess
क्या बता?
fantasy seems more far fetched than science fiction. Science fiction में ऐसे there's still hope कि हाँ ये कभी manifest होएगा technological progress से एक utopia type. But with fantasy you don't think that way.
बराबर. But perpetual motions अगर possible होते हैं,
पहले
are there any good use cases?
close. हाँ, of course.
एक तो ये हो गया एनर्जी हम लोग को अनलिमिटेड मिल जाए.
Unlimited energy.
हाँ.
So you can just you have free energy.
Oh, then space travel भी ऐसे
So
हो जाता
there's
है.
also a Dyson sphere.
हाँ.
Which is another
Sun.
way of creating infinite energy or
Infinite? No, अच्छा, infinite for us because it will
on
have
the
so
scale,
much
magnitude.
yeah. But okay, explain to the audience what a Dyson sphere is if they don't know.
Basically, you create a set of machine that is able to extract energy from the sun. So you cover the sun with this machine and all the radiation energy that is getting emitted from it, you convert it into electrical and use it for your process.
Yeah, exactly. So if it's basically like solar panels, but solar panels are there on the earth. What if we created a giant globe of solar panel and just put it around the sun or like somewhere around it, it will create unlimited energy. So yeah, Dyson sphere.
But then we'll have to leave the planet by then.
Exactly.
Solar system.
अपने को ये और जाना पड़ेगा ना.
Type 2
civilization. It's going to say that. But हाँ. But no, type 1 is entire planet. Type 2 is entire solar system and type 3 is galaxy.
Yeah, intergalactic.
Oh.
Type 3 is intergalactic.
वो क्या था? केपलर नहीं. कौन सा है? What civil scale क्या है? Scale का नाम क्या है? भूल गया. This is called something.
अरे some Fermi नहीं.
Fermi नहीं. केपलर या केवलर ऐसे.
Fermi paradox एक आता है इसके.
हाँ. क्या?
It's under that के basically about aliens. So उसका justification है.
Fermi paradox
aliens
exist
but as a different. They're on a different level of civilization, so we can't interact. It's like basically a justification के why there is not a
interaction between them. But it makes sense. It makes sense.
But there are so many UFO interactions. Bro, I'm pretty serious कि कुछ ना कुछ तो चल रहा है.
अरे
exactly.
But if you अभी अपना ही example ले लेते हैं. If we as humans have the technology, why aren't we giving it to crows or why aren't we trying to make like other species have the same abilities as us? Are we trying that? No, like because we always want to be the dominant species. So that might also be the mentality, assuming aliens think the way that we do, which might not be possible. But वैसे हुआ तो फिर aliens will be like ठीक है इनको क्यों हम लोग अपना टेक्नोलॉजी दें. अपने मूवीज में वगैरह बहुत ऐसे दिखाते हैं कि okay.
But the thing is ना that think the rate of progression of technology right now. The thing is that we will develop our own technology. We are right now at a stage where we can develop our own technology at that much of a pace where we can compete with them. Maybe in like 100 years. The time for I guess
But won't they will also have grown in technology by that time?
competition थोड़ी कर रहे हैं. We just need to reach that level. It's a threshold ना बोला ना एक type बन गया
Oh,
एक
हाँ.
Dyson sphere बना लिया. Then you're a different type.
हाँ.
It's like Super Saiyan. एक बार
Oh,
Super-
हाँ. फिर
The
बाद
other
में
guy can hit Super Saiyan 3x normal, but तूने Super Saiyan hit किया, that's a big thing. Yeah.
बहुत टाइम लगेगा वो ये सब करने को,
Yeah,
बट
I
ये सब
guess,
करने के पहले अगर प्लेनेट मर गया ना तो फिर पॉइंट ही नहीं है सब.
Yeah, I guess
तो
yeah, the planet is going to be sacrificed in the process. ये मेरा strong view है इस पे. होने ही वाला है. तो देख लिया हम लोग. We are probably the last generation who is going to enjoy all
enjoy,
that.
हाँ. It's like golden
We'll see
generation.
we'll see the world end.
Yeah.
And we are the golden generation of India because we are like living the best time of India.
हाँ.
That demographic both are, according to that also like we are right now in the like best possible situation demographically. We'll have the like highest population in the world.
है
And then-
already.
हाँ हो जाएगा. Like it will still grow, and then after that it will continue shrinking, and then the African nations will take over because उनका fertility rate वैसा है, and then India का dip करेगा. So right now जैसे European nations का हो रहा है, and like in 50-60 years we will be like that. कि हमारा population dwindle करेगा, कि shrink हो रहा है.
It's an interesting question to ask then. अभी हम लोग को पता है world is probably going to end. Should we have kids or not? Like, should we allow them to suffer the fate that they do? Like, is it really a world worth living?
ये इतना nihilistic होने की जरूरत नहीं है ना.
It's not
If
nihilistic.
you are getting into
Nihilistic नहीं. इसको properly ये anti-natalist बोलते हैं. Which is basically people are like we should stop it reproducing because human consciousness was a mistake and like people should like go back to monkey. Yeah, exactly. Like eat food, be in jungle, move around. All of this bullshit that we've created for ourselves is too much not natural.
I guess that's a Rick and Morty episode.
कौन सा?
I don't remember exactly, but where he basically says that consciousness is a mistake and you should give it back.
Oh,
But
maybe.
it could be one of those.
No, I saw this in this thing, True Detective. वो show में था. He was like, yeah.
That's where I remember.
Nature created a part of itself separate from itself. मस्त बंदा था. Just cool.
Let us just walk hand in hand into
one big party ऐसा. Oblivion or whatever.
I mean, Matthew McConaughey, like,
कौन है?
what Christian roles play? उसका Dallas का
Dallas Buyers Club. Dallas Buyers Club. वो भी अच्छा था हाँ, very inspiring. वो based on true events.
What do you think is better? इसका Dallas Buyers Club का transformation और Christian Bale का machinist. Like, both got very skinny and like almost on the verge of death. किसका better? अभी तेरा bias हुआ क्रिश्चियन बेल की तरफ?
नहीं, my bias was मैथ्यू मैककॉनॉही क्योंकि मेरे को ट्रू डिटेक्टिव बहुत पसंद है.
But Christian Bale is also really.
I know, accomplished,
Batman. Bro, he is Batman.
Okay, हाँ, Batman भी है.
What?
ठीक है. I think
बहुत वो हो गया. Sigma हो गया ले.
नहीं. क्यों? But हाँ, I think मैथ्यू मैककॉनॉही क्योंकि वो टॉलर है. So he would probably have to lose a lot of mass. What do you think? Probably होगा नहीं होगा ठीक है. Whoever is taller, that person would probably have to नहीं उल्टा actually. जो shorter रहेगा ना, he would have to eat lesser calories because जो tall है उसको maintenance calories ही इतने होंगे कि he can easily cut down.
Basically, it's about body types and metabolism. You can break it down to that. तो जिसका metabolism you can say based on the body type. जैसे ectomorph होता है, endomorph होता है, and there's someone in the middle.
What is that?
So it's basically bulky body, skinny guy, and one is in the middle.
Skinny fat.
Yeah. So you can basically.
Xenomorph कहते हैं.
No idea.
Aliens का मूवी देखा है? वो बड़ा एलियन रहता है ना एकदम बड़ा मुंह वाला ब्लैक कलर का. नहीं, that is Predator. तो एलियन वर्सेस प्रेडेटर में प्रेडेटर जिसको मारता है वो xenomorph रहता है. Yes, of
fictional
alien.
species.
हाँ, of alien. Okay, go on.
फिक्शनल स्पीशीज की तरफ जाना ना तेरे को
Hmm.
तो द मोस्ट बेस्ट वैरायटी यू विल गेट इज इन स्टार वॉर्स
Oh, क्यों?
आइकॉनिक है लाइक द कैरेक्टर्स
बता, एक स्पीशीज का नाम बता.
वो योडा की कौन सी ओबी वन नहीं दैट्स द गाय
हाँ.
कनोबी दैट्स द सेम गाय डार्थ वेडर
वो
इज हिज फादर
नहीं, हाँ, that was his father. He was first a Jedi, then he became a Sith.
switch sides
Hmm.
and then I guess
So
his
is
son is
being a
like
Sith an ideology or is it an force that I think it's a force because
Breaking Bad.
midi-chlorians.
Breaking
No, not Breaking Bad. Jedi's have midi-chlorians in their blood, and Siths are basically people who have learned to exploit it in a dark way. ऐसे रहता है. तो आई थिंक जेडाइज एंड लाइक ये जो है ना कौन अपने सिक्स बोथ कम फ्रॉम द सेम ये आई एम नॉट ये विद द लोअर बट ठीक है. बट तूने बोला ना
You're
फिक्शनल
not
स्पीचेस
you're not familiar with the law.
थोड़ा बहुत मैंने से मूवीज
I'm
देखे.
not familiar with any of the movie. मैं फिर भी ऐसे
हाँ
हवा में बात कर रहा
वही
हूँ.
तो इसलिए मैंने पूछा कौन सी स्पीचेस है बता. ये अपना अराइवल देखा है. हाँ, डेनी विलेनव का एक बहुत मस्त मूवी है. इट्स अबाउट एन
Point is ना इतनी सारी movies बनाई है ना इस पे alien invasion and
No,
stuff.
this is not an alien invasion. It is the thing that we were talking about कि alien आके हम लोग को technology क्यों देगा. So these aliens have an extra sense which is experiencing time in the way we experience 3D objects. Like they see it as तो
So extra scalar dimension.
हाँ extra dimension एक extra dimension में they can think like they see time as a object. So they come and talk in that language to that the person who goes to talk to them. There's a language expert that is played by ये Amy Adams. हाँ वो बंदी. So wait, they show
So
her.
there's a human being who can communicate in.
हाँ. So they come and they teach her that like at the end of the movie. Then she experiences all her movies, all her memories at like the same time or like in a non-linear fashion. So basically वही. So one day she can be like
ये कैसे होता है?
मतलब समझ तो अभी बुढ़ा है. तेरे तू अभी कॉन्शियसनेस एक्सपीरियंस कर रहा है ना तो यू विल बी लाइक ओके अभी मैं बुढ़ा हूँ मेरे ग्रैंड चिल्ड्रन वगैरह खेल रहे जिधर भी गार्डन
Very
में.
next moment I'll
And
become
very
like
next
a baby, a kid.
okay and the next moment you'll be like here right now or like वैसे सब or either that
Okay, okay.
exactly. You should read the Slaughterhouse Five.
So
Try to wanna get
probably
that.
the person who used their mind.
No, because the things have happened already.
But you're experiencing everything na, chaotically.
Hmm.
तेरा
Not
brain
chaotic.
कैसे उसको handle कर
Not
रहा है?
chaotically. हाँ वही तो you learn
जैसे
it
I
like a
can
different
teach you a
language.
skill. I can teach you
No,
a
but
skill.
for you it will be like a set matter. So all you have to do is experience that. You will have to experience that consciousness, and you will have पहले का recollection and आगे का recollection भी. So what she does is basically there's something bad going to happen, and in the future she knows what to do. So her future self tells her past self कि अभी in this party go to this general of this country right now and tell him something that will stop wars happening and something like that. So future से information पीछे relay हो रहा है that is changing things. But in the future she has already told that to the general. So there's no concept of free will. Free will चला जाता है ना. Determinism पता है तेरे को.
Like अगर तू chaotic देखेगा, if you truly believe in chaos, तो फिर free will is your way.
हाँ.
क्योंकि free will creates more chaos and then new timelines branch off with that. So that's one way of looking at it.
बराबर.
And if you say there is no free will, तो complete हो जाएगा. But of course, वैसे loop होता है दोनों बीच में ये नहीं है chaos and order. It's a continuous cycle. So there will be phases of perfect order, phases of perfect chaos.
What is
So you
perfect chaos?
like
तो
the most so chaos में उसका जो essence है at its ultimate
ओके समझा.
highest level
ओके
of perfection.
anarchism.
Perfection
हाँ.
में concept exist नहीं करता.
परफेक्शन होगा ही नहीं ना फिर chaos में.
तो फिर लोग ऐसे perfect chaos क्यों बोलते हैं बहुत सारी चीजों को.
Cool लगता है. Sounds very good to say. Perfect chaos. We should name this podcast Perfect Chaos. हाँ ठीक है. From now on, this is gonna be called the Perfect Chaos podcast. PC. Okay.
मेरा
क्या
थ्री आ गया।
हाँ
तो अपने इस लाख
ठीक है
पीसी was is
ठीक है
perfect chaos of Siddharth's life.
20 हो गया ना ओके टाइम फॉर एन एड ब्रेक This video is sponsored by Immortal Fashion. They are your go-to brand for streetwear. They provide um, oversized t-shirts and also क्या बोलते हैं उसे? Tote bags with zippers and without zippers. So if you want to help the podcast in some way, please go and buy stuff. And also if you want any designs in t-shirt form or like for long sleeve or any other design, then you can DM me or just write an email at whatever I put in the description. Thank you. Designs are made by me. So no.
Appreciate the hustle. Appreciate the hustle.
Okay. अच्छा एंड में ये मैं बोला और ठीक है बाय बाय